down.
All right. So again, I feel like I've been here before, folks. This is Paul Michael Davis, MCTV Live, the show, the podcast, the main one, and my man here now. So Alex, okay, everybody, Alex, everybody.
Yes, sir.
So Alex, how old are you again?
I'm 25.
Exactly. See, he's a youngster. So I mean, like I said, the guy I had on last night was 64.
Good soul. I can tell. Good soul.
I believe Kurt was 64. But so yeah, this is all my friends go from all ages. But even at the young age of 25, wow, that there's life experiences.
Yeah, I honestly think I have a little bit more life experience than most 25-year-olds, just because of good decisions and a lot of bad decisions. But we all grow from those. You know?
Good decisions and bad decisions.
Yes. Was falling in love, having 2 beautiful kids. That's got to be the best decision I've ever made.
Dude, that's killer. That's awesome.
Yep. Second best decision's got to be starting my own business. Having the freedom to do what I want, you know. A little too much freedom for myself, you know. But that's got to be the second best decision. The worst decision I ever made was trusting people and full-heartedly putting my faith into people that didn't deserve it. You know?
Wow, that right there is deep.
Yeah, it really is.
Deep. That's like, wow.
But I'm not saying I'm the most experienced 25-year-old out there, because there's definitely some people that have probably lived a lot more life than me. But I have experienced the good highs and the bad lows, you know.
The good highs and the bad lows. Yeah, I know about that.
That's a tattoo, man, right there.
That is. Oh man. So okay, so you like the game?
Yep. I think gaming to a certain extent, gaming is healthy. You know, if you're going way overboard with it, not going to work, gaming, like smoking weed, drinking every day, and just gaming your life away, that's no good.
Smoking weed, what's that?
Yeah, I don't know either, but but there are people out there, you know, just sitting in their mom's basement, smoking weed, playing games all day. That's not good. I don't condone that. But gaming for an hour or 2 a day for a release, you get home from work, you know, a lot of stresses in life. I think that's super healthy, and you gotta like balance that in life. You know, like drinking, super fun, partying, super fun. But if you do it 24/7, not good. No bueno, you know, guys. No bueno.
So my dad, he told me this one time. He said, too much of anything can be bad. I mean, if you do too much drinking, too much partying, too much laying around, too much. There's a yin and yang.
Yes, absolutely.
A balance. It's the Thanos complex.
Yes.
The balance.
Right. Even too much work can be bad.
Yeah. I mean, it's most definitely. It's too much work, too much fun. Yeah, too much fun.
Yes.
It sounds hard to believe, but too much fun can be bad, because too much fun is, gosh, it makes the fun not fun anymore.
No, absolutely. I can totally agree with that. Through my high school days, and I'm sure through your high school days, you know, everyone's high school days, you know, too much fun can be really bad. And the perfect example is, like you said, the yin and yang. I mean, you got to balance that stuff, man. And once your life is out of balance, not good. Yeah. Not good. Absolutely not good.
Well, then the tricky part is trying to reel it back in, and a lot of people aren't able to reel it back in.
Yes, and I can totally see that too, because I never want the party to end. I never want the party to end, man.
Okay, listen. As back in my day when I was partying, before I went to prison, I was always God, it was so sad almost. I look back at myself now, I was almost always the last one to leave the party.
Yeah.
And the party would be bunk, suck, nobody was there. It's dark. People are passed out, whatever, and I'm just like, hey guys. And that's when you feel like You feel awkward. Like man, it's like when you've overstayed your welcome.
Yes,
and
absolutely.
that is always like in all situations. Even nowadays, even like when I go to businesses or when I go in to talk to people or when I go in to do whatever, I find myself hanging around until I'm not wanted.
Yes. No, I absolutely know how that feels. Absolutely. You know, you
And-
never, like you
and-
say, you don't want to overstay your welcome.
Yeah, well, and that right there, even in like, okay, even that right there, even in relationships, overstaying your welcome. Some people just aren't meant to be together.
Yeah.
It's sad and it sucks because there's some situations that it could work out or they should work out or whatever, but people overstay their welcome where they, like in bad relationships, you see couples where they're just toxic relationship.
Yep.
He or she is always yelling, always fighting, always boom boom, and the other one just wants to keep it together.
Yes.
And they stay so long that sometimes it works out and just come back around, but most of the time it turns volatile and turns violent and turns
Yep.
just like I said toxic.
No.
And they overstay their welcome. I mean, both of them have
Yes.
overstayed their welcome.
Yeah. And you know, people change and people grow, and you know what worked in the past may not work in the future, and it just depends on the path that you guys take. You know, especially if one person is putting 200% into a relationship, and then one person's putting 40%. You know, it's just not gonna work.
But then sometimes that person that's putting the 40% or less into it, they think, well, I'm putting all my effort into it, and sometimes maybe they are. maybe that's all they can put into it, and it's
Exactly.
40% compared to the other person's 200%. But to that person that's putting that 40% in, that's 100% of all their ability. They're
Yes.
trying their best
Yes.
to just rock it.
No, absolutely. Just because someone looks like they're putting 40% in, to them, that's their 100%, man.
Yeah.
You know, that's all they can give. And, you know, I can take experience from that is because, you know, my ex-wife, she did everything in her power for the household to be really good. Mm-hmm. You know, and I was so distracted with work, with games, with friends, with things like that, you know, I never realized how exhausted it is for her to keep a household clean, for the kids to be ready to go, you know, everything ready, and for me to kind of be partially here, partially there, you know, and that's what I was actually wanting to talk to you about too, is with your marriage and your kids, because how many kids do you have?
16, but I only claim 4 for tax purposes.
Right, yeah. But yeah, like you got a big household too, you know, and for you to work as much as you do, for you to hustle, and that's the thing that I wanted to get into also is like